What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tiara, and today we will be talking about the women that have pioneered the self-love revolution. I decided to come to you guys and talk to you about the women that I have seen online that have been putting forth effort to get this word out. I will also give you a recommendation on who I think would best fit you, and that also depends on your personality type. So let's get into this video. First is Princella. She has been on YouTube for over 5 years. She also has 2 books. The first one is 41 Shades of Men, The Pursuit to Subdue and Use You. And the second one is The 5 Components of Love. They can both be found on Amazon.
After a few times of experiencing this, I came to the conclusion, no, this ain't me.
Yeah.
I'm missing something.
Right.
And what I came to the conclusion is I got very wrong thoughts about men, and I need to go back to the drawing board, and really consider who men are at the core.
Gotcha.
Because what I believe and what I'm being told is wrong, clearly, because the results that I'm getting are not coming out the way they're supposed to based on what they're saying. Putting people on a pedestal and thinking that you can get something from them that you can't get from yourself opens the door for manipulation. And so as I began to get older and getting more experience in the military, getting more experience in sales and negotiation, being around more men, listening to them tell their secrets and show me how they actually do their wives and women, I started to really see game. And after a few men manipulated me and played me out of money, I went back and I analyzed, how did they do it? What did I do that gave up the opportunity for them to do it? How did I create the opportunity? Once I started to see that, then I found all the holes and I started to see the game that was being run. I'm not here to teach them to be doormats. Continue to be doormats and look for you. Just look for the right one. We ain't digging through the trash no more. So the best choice is her. That's what I teach. And my teachings ain't gonna change because I don't make it relevant to men. I don't care what y'all do. I don't care how much you hot dicking around. I don't care if you ever look for a wife. I don't care if you think marriage benefits you or not. I don't care. And I'm teaching them not to care. If you want to get a passport and go overseas, bye. Her peace, her happiness, and her sanity is more important to trying to get you and keep you.
All right. So I'm still going to get to the love, but you said a whole lot of things just now. And everything that you said, this is what the red pill community talks about. This doesn't represent most men.
I would recommend Princella's channel to women who have really opted out of dating, which means that they're done with boyfriends, husbands, and who are really in need of a reality check. After you listen to Princella, you will never see the world the same, I swear. And honestly, it'll be better, because it's really gonna be your reality. You will be living in reality after watching her. Next, we have Miss Andre. Now, I found Miss Andre on TikTok. I love her lives on TikTok. When I watch her, I swear to you, she really shows me how to stand firm on my boundaries, okay?
I'm Daddy and Jesus. What can I do for you?
How old are you?
30.
What are your pronouns?
Him?
Have I triggered you today?
No, not really, but I do like to control women because I am a daddy.
Doubt it.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
I'm telling you, I can do things for you.
I'm telling you no.
I just heard you be a good girl. I can do things for you.
I said no.
I said yes. I'm telling you, I got you. You want a daddy? I'm right here. I just heard you be a good girl. So I know you can be a good girl. So why don't you be daddy's good girl?
I've never called a man daddy in my life.
Well, I can be your first.
No, you won't.
I can be.
I said no.
And I'm telling you, give it a chance.
Do you know what consent means?
Absolutely. I said give it a chance.
I said no.
Okay, that's your choice.
But it's been my choice this whole time.
We have
How
choice.
many times do I have to tell you no before you are harassing and coercing me
Is that
into
really
giving
what's
you the
going on
answer
here?
that you fucking want? That's a rhetorical goddamn question. Nobody wants to hear your fucking vocal cords. Stay the away from women.
Miss Andrew hosts a live that she calls rejection therapy. What I observed is that she is allowing men to put themselves on full display. A simple sentence as "it's all men" attracts men to prove her wrong. Every time they ask, "What do you mean?" And if she refused to answer, the men get very, very agitated, girl. They will cuss her out. I have always seen so many men who would come off so nice, so sweet, and at the end when she starts setting her boundaries and they get really, really, really irritated, they will go off the handle. There was even one time when I was in her live, I witnessed a YT man call her the N-word. Mind y'all, this is a YT woman. Y'all, her lives throws me for a loop. I would recommend her TikTok to someone who is looking for a little entertainment, but also to open your eyes on how the average man takes rejection. So if you want to see that, I would definitely go to her channel. Next, we have Real Talk with Yanni. She has been on YouTube for 10 years, and she also has a second account called Late But Blooming. She is all about self-care and self-love.
I just want to come on here and say that you don't have to let that toxic person back into your life. They're toxic. And some of them will feel entitled to be back into your life just because they've known you for a while or their family. That don't mean shit. If a toxic person is toxic and you don't want them in your life, they don't have to be in your life. I don't care how entitled they feel to be in your life and to be around you. A lot of them just want to be in your life for the wrong reasons anyway. So if you set that boundary with them and you made it known by blocking them and going no contact and completely distancing yourself and making it known that you don't want them in your life, it just needs to stay that way. They can't guilt trip you when they're toxic. They are toxic. They are the problem. They're not trustworthy. They just don't deserve a position in your life. And it's really that simple. The only way you can really date detached, though, as a woman, you got to keep the cookie in the cookie jar. You got to keep the cookie in the cookie jar. I don't feel like it's not hard for me to keep the cookie in the cookie jar, because a lot of these men, they just, 3 minutes? That's all they got. 3 strokes? They out. So, I don't struggle with keeping the cookie in the cookie jar at this point. But I'm saying when you date while keeping the cookie in the cookie jar, it just makes things easier, better, and makes the blocking process, the moving on process, just way easier. And you don't have any PUSSY regrets. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel like that's major key in all of this, is keeping the cookie in the cookie jar. No cookie monsters.
I would honestly recommend Yanni to all women. She is very open about her celibacy journey. She has also a weight loss journey that she talks about. With everything she has experienced, she will help you see and understand why you should always choose yourself. Next, we have Shira7. She has been on YouTube for 11 years and she is all about the bag. She teaches women how to find a provider and or a high value man. She also teaches women to have higher standards and not to settle for the bare minimum. She also has to remind the girls that they have to be emotionally detached to follow her route.
What do you bring to the table, Miss? Nothing. I'm not no waitress. And if I was, I'm putting extra food on that bill so you could give me extra.
What if you ask about body count? Ask about bank account. You ask them their body count, men and women. You might be surprised.
You said women will tell you they love you, hold your hand, but secretly want your bag. Exactly. Men will tell you they love you, hold your hand, but secretly want what's in your pants. Same thing. If he's ugly, maybe imagine yourself spending his money. Imagine him taking you shopping. That's the look you're gonna need. So this is my imagine him taking you shopping look. Like, I know something you don't know.
How do you know if a dude is lying if his lips is moving? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
If he always asking for pictures and pictures, he's collecting pictures because he can't collect you. When a woman says, don't worry about it, I will find another way, that means another man. If you don't like old men, then focus on ugly, all right? Ugly with money, sprinkle, sprinkle. Worry about feelings, worry about some cars.
How do you know if a dude is lying if his lips is moving? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
When they ask you your body count, you can just say, oh, it doesn't matter. You can't afford me anyway. Girl, you might be surprised. Some of them old men be having real money. Like, I'm going out on my boat this weekend. I need some company. I got a yacht in the marina. I'm like, what? You got a yacht?
So I bring nothing to the table. I'm the guest of honor. You bring me something, okay? If I'm not the guest of honor, then don't invite me. Just don't give him time to cheat. Don't give him energy to cheat. And spend all his money so he can't really afford to cheat, baby.
Unless that man look like Quasimodo, you ain't getting nothing on the first date, baby. If a guy tells me that other women he dates doesn't take his money because they don't want to feel like prostitutes, I said, well, sucks for them, more for me. Exactly, girl. Get your money.
I would recommend Shira Seven's channel for a woman who already has money and or a woman who doesn't get too attached. Lastly, we have Ashley Dalton. She has been on YouTube for 8 years and also has a second account called Upgrade Your Life. Can you believe that she is 61?
What is the key to a fresh look? I think when your hair looks good, no matter how your hair is styled, you always look put together. When your hair and nails are done, then make sure your face is moisturized, even if you're not wearing makeup. Some of y'all be looking dry. If you want to know why some people look quote unquote dusty, this could be a man or a woman. This can go either gender. Because you're not moisturized. This goes for all races. And moisturize your ankles. Moisturize in between your fingers. Don't just run out the house. You halfway brushed your teeth. You got white crusty in your eye. You got a little crust on the side. You ever see someone, when you guys are going out, you're driving, or if you take the bus, or if you take the train, you see someone early in the morning, and you know that was their same work clothes. They didn't even bother to shake the work pants out. They threw them on the floor from the night before. They put them on, ran out the door, you can tell, and everything looks dry. They don't even look like they have a scent. Like, they probably just put deodorant, but nothing else. You know that look? And not that you need a ball gown. Brush your teeth. Moisturize your skin. Put a light scent on or deodorant. Okay? Make sure you have 5 pairs of work pants for the week. Make sure you dust them off at least. Take the lint off your clothes. Simple things. Don't be getting on the train dry going, I need a seat. All of that. Wiping in between, smelling like yesterday. And here's somebody else. It's fresh in the morning. Everybody smelling like perfume, ready for the day. They got their coffee in their hand. They like, please don't sit near me. Y'all know it's true. That's why y'all laughing so hard.
Ashley teaches women how to attract men. That is the goal of the women that she talks to, but ultimately she shows them where they can improve within themselves first in order to get the man that they are claiming that they want. The questions that I hear often in her lives are, how often do you change your hairstyle? How often are we in the gym? Are we drinking water? I would recommend Ashley's channel to women who are getting back into the dating scene, but they may need some tips and pointers on how to attract what they want. These ladies have completely different ways on how they approach this world that we are living in. Honestly, you either play the game or you opt out. Please tell these ladies that Tiara sent you. Make sure you follow them, like the video, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.